Hey everybody, it's Lori from Scraps by Sissy. Yep, I'm a little bit late. Again, having some technical difficulties around here. They must have changed something, but that's what I'm going to go with because I couldn't figure out how to get this to turn it to portrait. No, landscape, whatever. Anyway, I'm here. Hooray! Today, if you log on, say hello. I may not be able to answer or speak to you, but let me know you're here. I will definitely comment after the video is done. Today I wanted to take one last look at the September paper pumpkin. I know we already had one Facebook Live where we created this Halloween card and these two fall cards, but yesterday afternoon when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for today, I found this scrap of designer series paper sitting on my desk, and I thought, let's see what we can do with it. Hi Ruby, your paper pumpkin went out in yesterday's mail. Hi Beth, how are you? So anyway, I found this, there was this piece of designer series paper sitting on my desk, and I thought, okay, I'm going to challenge myself to see what I can do with it. And like I said, it's one last look at the September paper pumpkin kit. We have until Saturday to subscribe for the October kit, which is going to be Christmas cards. I'll show you. It's called Joy to the World, and it is a global kit this month, or for October. And there's going to be, I think it's 8 Christmas cards, and there will be some die cuts in there that will be in some of the languages in the other markets that Stampin' Up! Is in. So it's going to be a fun kit, but like I said, Saturday is the last day to subscribe to get that kit. So let me give you the dimensions on today's card. And everything on this card is actually a scrap, which who doesn't like using up their scraps, right? Okay, so the card base is in basic black, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. I have a piece of pretty peacock, and it's cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this piece of designer series paper from Magic in the Night is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and then the inside piece of Whisper White is also 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And again, all of these were scraps. And then we're going to also decorate the envelope, which I think I'll do that first. For those that haven't had a chance to get this designer series paper, it's not strictly Halloween, although like with this piece here, I guess they're Black Widows, but you have some roses and some other types of flowers, and I think these are kind of spider web-ish, but you do have some pinstripes, and for all of you Twilight fans, there is a piece of the diamonds. So it's a fun pack. I love this. I think they call it a damask. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. Especially because it's in Pretty Peacock. So let's go ahead and get started with decorating our envelope first. And like I said, this designer series paper is on sale this month. It's part of the select papers that are 15% off, so now's the time to stock up. And when you are able to buy extra designer series paper, it just makes it that much easier to decorate your envelopes with, right? So we're just going to add a little bit of adhesive to our envelope, and then let's do it this way. Just lay this against the edge like so. And then we're going to trim that with our snips. And then you have a beautifully decorated envelope. It makes it fun having your envelope coordinated with your card. Not to mention using up some of those scraps that you're just not sure what to do with, right? Get around that corner, and our envelope is done. That's a pretty color. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the Pretty Peacock retires. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, so let's see. We have the stamp set, and I've already got it on the blocks, and we're going to do some coloring today. And it looks like I did forget a piece of Whisper White. Okay, so I'm going to use the Smoky Slate Blends markers. I'm going to use the Pretty Peacock. I am using the light, is it Pear Pizzazz? No, it's Old Olive. And I've got the dark Daffodil Delight. I have our stamps already set up. Let me grab a piece of Whisper White. I thought I had it in my case. So we're also going to need the twine. Let's straighten things up here a little bit. What a mess. Okay, this is the piece that goes on the... When we get ready to take care or to put the hat together, I've already cut the scallop circle out of the layer that goes on the front. So you're saving cardstock that way. Fun little tip. And nobody knows that it's been cut from the layer on the front of your card. Hang on just a second. I left my piece of Whisper White on my other desk. One of these days when I do a Facebook and show you what my studio looks like, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I only use this desk for videotaping, and then it's our snack countertop when we have classes in here. So I'm just going to stamp the hat right here on this piece of Whisper White that was supposed to be in my kit. And then we're going to color it. I went with the Smoky Slate because if you color the hat black, you'd lose the flowers in there. Let's put this down so we don't mess up our tabletop. And I'm just going to come in here and do a little bit of shadowing. And I love coloring. It's so relaxing. Probably should have done some this morning. I was really excited. I was all ready. I've been sitting here since about 9:15. Thought I had everything ready to go. And of course, not so much. That's all right. We're only human, right? I did see some blue sky this morning. First time I've seen it in a while with our fires. Okay, let's do some more shadowing over here. So hopefully we'll be able to see some sun. This is the underneath. This is the shadow of the hat underneath. So I'm going to color that all dark, and then we'll finish her. I thought this stamp was one of the cutest ones in the set. Come in here, and I am going to color that band yellow. You probably aren't going to see it once I put my little flower on there from the kit, but in case it peeks through, we do want that yellow showing. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to color the leaves, and they're kind of tiny. So I'm just using the light. I think the tip seems to be sunk into the barrel. I'll have to look at that when I get off camera. Just like that. And let's go ahead and color the circle there, or the little center of the flower. Now I'm going to color the Pretty Peacock on the pumpkin, which that seems to be quite a trending color. I even have some pumpkins that sit on the windowsill here in the studio that are this color. Just come in here and color it just like this. There, and if there's some white showing, that's okay. Hi Claudia, I see you made it. And Janine, you're here too. Welcome to the chaos as usual. You know how I am. Okay, let's color that little band too right quick. Just like so. when you're using the yellow next to our black inks, you need to be a little bit careful so that you don't bleed black into the yellow. Okay, so now we're going to take our 2-inch circle punch and we're going to punch out our hat. Felt like an envelope. And we'll punch it out just like that. Put this aside. And then, like I said, I've already cut our scallop circle out of my layer from the card front. That way you're saving some of your cardstock. I'll glue him down like this. And we'll glue this guy together. The ribbon that I'm using is some of that really pretty, what do they call it? Metallic, what is this? Metallic mesh. Isn't that, it's just gorgeous. There, I had a little strip sitting there on the desk and I thought, let's use that one too. But when I put just the metallic on there, it kind of faded away. That was why I added the twine. Okay, so now we're going to add some adhesive here so that we can attach our ribbon. Let's see, where's my piece of ribbon? It's right here. So I'm going to attach this at the bottom. Just going to lay it down, press that into the adhesive, just like that. Now I'm going to cut some of this twine, and I'm just going to attach that to the adhesive. We're just going to wrap it around, and I'm doing it 3 times, just like that. And we'll lay that down in the adhesive. One of the best things I like about this Stampin' Seal is the ability to adhere your ribbon down. Oops. As one of them falls. only on my Facebook Live would it do that. Oh, I think I cut it too short. Let's see. Nope, I didn't. All right, there we go. Now we'll fold our card base. Even the card base was left over from a previous project. So we'll glue this down like so. And we're going to add some dimensionals. I'm actually using black dimensionals for this guy because everything's in black, right? So why not use those black dimensionals? And I'm going to attach it to the card front by straddling our twine, just like so. And I didn't put a sentiment on here because I really didn't think it needed it. Oh, I need to get a flower from the kit. And this flower is right here. That's from the sheet that has the black cats on it. Chloe's getting a little nervous. She hears Larry outside. She's sure that those machines are going to get turned on here in a second. He's actually getting ready to add he's been making a side table for my guest bedroom. When the youngest daughter moved out, she took my side table, so I told Larry he had to make one for me. So he's getting ready to put the finishing touches to it. I don't know why I'm using that here. Our take your pick tool works much better. So we're going to put, this is one of the holiday rhinestones, and it's in the pool party color, which I thought was a nice contrast to the pretty peacock. Are you okay over there, Chloe girl? You're getting all worked up over there. That's what happens when Daddy comes out here and makes all kinds of noise. She's sure it's going to get her. Okay, we'll just add one more right there. And our card front is done. We'll put these guys away. And now we'll stamp the inside. We're going to stamp that pumpkin in Pretty Peacock. Chaos is good. It keeps us on our toes. Well, I don't know if it keeps me on my toes. It definitely makes me crazy. Maybe I hide it well. Okay, I'm going to stamp off first so that it's just a light pumpkin. I'm going to stamp him right there. And then we're going to stamp the sentiment, which is the Happy Halloween. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. And stamp him right over the pumpkin. I just like the black with the pretty peacock. Just a minute, Chloe girl. And then we'll attach this to the inside of the card and we are done. Chloe will be happy about that, so I can let her go in the house. So there we are. A quick, fun little Halloween card with non-traditional colors. I was showing Larry yesterday. I said, what do you think? And he says, I think you need to figure out how to put some orange in it. And I said, no, that's not what I'm going for. I want something non-traditional. So what do you think? I think it turned out pretty cute. I thank you for spending time with me. Again, if you don't subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, you'll want to by Saturday so that you can get those beautiful Christmas cards that are coming. Have a great Thursday, and I will catch you next week. Bye.